Okay, we now take a start with IELTS speaking part 1. Do you work or study?
Currently, I'm working as a senior demonstrator in university.
Alright, what does that involve?
My job carries a lot of responsibility. Firstly, I have to look after a lot of students while they're performing the procedure on the patients, as well as in addition to that, I have to prepare and present them a lecture. So my job carries a lot of
Do you
responsibility.
like to work in a competitive environment?
Yes, I really like to work in a competitive environment because I think it's it's a way to represent yourself and to be more creative and to be more cooperative. That shows that how you to be cooperative in the future. So I think so. That's
how do you cope up with the work stress or work related stress?
Well, as I mentioned earlier, my job carries a lot of responsibility and have to face a lot of stress. Sometimes I took a break from the work when I feel that I'm not able to perform 100% in my work. And sometimes I go with my friends in my lunch break and to refresh my mind and so to relax my mind. So that's how I
What do you do to relax at the weekend?
Well, on weekends, I prefer to spend my quality time with my family. So, that's one way to relax myself. And sometimes we go outside and enjoy dinner together.
Okay, we now move on to IELTS speaking part 2. This is your topic and here is the paper. You have 1 minute to jot down some notes. Okay, you now have to speak on the topic for 1 to 2 minutes.
Well, once I encourage my close friend Rubab. At the time, she's very confused what she did in what to choose in her profession, and she was very worried for that. So at the time, as I'm a doctor, so I told her that you have to choose the profession which is good for the female, and it's also it's good for the female. It's a professional work. So I told her some of the importance and that why you choose that profession, and I encourage her to do the medical. By giving her a lot of example. For instance, I gave my example that you see me that how I tackle my home and my work properly. Like it's very important to balance your life and work. So I, by my all encouragement and by my all advices, and she chose that profession, and now Alhamdulillah she was in her 4th year, and she is very she's very relaxed, and she's very thankful to me. And whenever she sees me in my hospital, she reacted with a big smile on her face, and she's really said thankful to me that you are the one who boosted me to choose that profession.
All right, thank you. Now we move on to speaking part 3. How could leaders encourage their employees?
Well, I think so. It's a duty of the leader to encourage their employees in a lot of ways. For example, by giving some I think so rewards, like by giving some rewards, and because by doing that, that encourage that employee to do more, to do work more precisely, more perfectly. And the other way that is to raise their bonus. They give them some bonus and raise their some salary.
Okay.
So that's how
all right.